The Hilton Honors Aspire card. Is this the right hotel card for you? Today, we'll find out and take a look at some of the redemptions you can get with the Hilton Honors points. Hello guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we're going to be going over the American Express Hilton Honors Aspire card. Let's jump in. To start things off, the Hilton Honors Aspire credit card is one of 4 co-branded credit cards from Hilton Honors and Amex, and it is the top tier card from them. The current sign-up bonus is 150,000 points after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months of opening the card. Whoa, 150,000 points? That must be a lot of points. Well, don't get too excited because most people can value these only around $750. I'll explain why in a little bit. One thing to note, the Aspire card has the American Express infamous lifetime language, and if you're wondering, the lifetime language refers to the wording in Amex's offer terms. It states that if you have ever had this card or currently have this card, you cannot receive the sign-up bonus. This means you have one shot and one opportunity to get the sign-up bonus. So the annual fee is $550. Woo! That is one of the highest premiums on the market. Well, it comes with a few annual credits that were just recently updated, and we'll go over those right now. First credit you get is a semi-annual $200 resort credit for a total of $400. This credit can only work on the resort marked properties on the Hilton website. It also comes with a $200 quarterly flight credit. This is a blank check credit where you just need to spend $50 a quarter with an airline to get this credit. You also get a $189 annual clear credit, and lastly for the credits you get a $100 on-property credit for participating Waldorf Astoria and Conrad properties. And now for the last big value perk is a free night award on card anniversary renewal. You also get one at $30,000 in spend and $60,000 in spend. The free night award can easily be worth over $500 or even $1,200 alone. This card earns 14 points per dollar spent on purchases with Hilton. It earns 7 points per dollar spent on flights, car rentals, and at US restaurants. It earns 3 points on everything else. Some other benefits of the card. You get Hilton Honors Diamond status, which is Hilton's top tier status and requires usually 60 nights. It also comes with National Car Rental Emerald Club Executive status. So what do I think of this card? Well, personally, I don't have it, but if I stayed at Hilton's a lot more, I definitely would. I think this is one of the best hotel value cards on the market. I think it's easy to get the $200 back from the flight credit, and because the free night award doesn't have a limit, other than it needing to be a standard room, that can be valued at over $1,000 very easily. So I think this card is great for those who are the Hilton diehards. Staying at a Hilton multiple times a year can easily help you offset the $50 quarterly airline credit. Simply staying at a resort 1 to 2 times a year can help you take care of that $200 credit and get most of the value out of the free night award. And with Diamond status, you get free breakfast or food and beverage credit and better chance at getting a room upgrade upon arrival. Not only earning 14 points per dollar at Hilton properties, this also stacks with those points you get as a base member, and then you get bonus you get as being a diamond status. This can lead to many more free stays by using points. So to understand how Hilton point value comes about, we're going to take a look at a couple of redemptions. For our first redemption, we're going to take a look at one of Hilton's LXR hotels and resorts. This one is a Zemi Beach House located down in Anguilla. We're going to go do an early August booking. A standard award night will cost 110,000 points. So when you use the 5th night free perk, a stay of 5 nights will cost 440,000 points. When going to book this on the cash rate, it'll cost you around $4,475, so you are getting over 1 cent per point value, which is higher than most redemptions with Hilton. Next, we're going to take a trip to Vegas. A great time to use points in Vegas to get a good value would be when an event is town, but for this one, we just chose to book a random 3-day weekend in October. Overall, Hilton has a bunch of properties in Vegas, but the ones I would look at would be the Waldorf Astoria, which is located by the Aria, and Resorts World, which is on the north end of the Strip. The Waldorf's standard award rate is 85,000 points per night, where Resorts World ranges from anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 points, depending on which property you stay at. For their 3-night stay at the Hilton at Resorts World, which is what I would say is their lower end comparing to the Crockfords and the Conrad, this would cost 60,000 points a night, or just under $2,000. Now I do have to mention this search was done randomly, and this was my first search of the day, and the ability to find over 1 cent per point is often hard, and even harder for stays that are less than 5 nights, but still there are some sweet spots, and this is one of them. So last but not least, we're going to take a trip down to French Polynesia. We're going to go take a look at a 5-night stay at the Conrad Bora Bora Nui. This award will be the hardest to find, but will come with great value if you can find the dates. For the dates that I found, they were in early February. A standard award night cost 120,000 points, or if you use the 5th night free benefit, you can get 5 nights for 480,000 points. Or you can pay the cash price of over $14,000. Now this is over a 2.9 cent per point value. And then what would make this trip great, because you have the Aspire card, you get that free night. You add that free night on, you get 6 nights now for the cost of $550 and all 480,000 points. So for all these redemptions, we've seen values of over 1 cent per point. I have to warn you that is not always the case, especially with Hilton. Most of the time you'll see redemptions for half a cent per point or worse. I decided to use these types of redemptions just so that you could get an understanding of what value these points can have if you are patient and if you're determined to get the most out of them. And again, at the end of the day, what matters is if you're happy with your redemption, not the cent per point value. So wrapping things up, what do you think? Do you have this card? Do you like it? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you don't mind giving the video a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. Until next time, have a great day.